Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, thumma salatu wa salamu ala rasulihil kareem, amma ba'd. All praise is due to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has created us and given us a lot of training such as doing and today, and to say something about the presentation of other course on topics of mind mapping. So my dear audience, first of all, I would like to describe about both of art of living course and mind mapping. Actually, as far as I know, only in our university, that means India College International University, Art of Living course has been started. And in this course, mind mapping is two must and most important topics. Actually, then I would like to describe about mind mapping also from the view of Hadith. In Sharh Sunnah book, Hadith number 5056, narrated by Anas Abdullah anhu, he said, جاء رجل إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. A person came to beloved Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم, and then he asked, Awsini, advise me something, O my beloved Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم. The Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said to him, خذ الأمر بالتدبير فإن رأيت في عاقبته خيرا فامضك وإن خفت غيا فامسك. Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said to that person that before starting any kinds of activity or job, you have to think about the last period, about the resultant point of that activity. If you get anything well, then you can start to do that. Otherwise, if you get anything wrong in the result, then you never start to do that thing. So here is my point, that actually Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam himself has said about the resultant period of last time when we finish our activity, then what will be the outcome or result. So that depends totally on the thinking of the person. So first of all, before starting anything, we have to think about that matter, that what would be the outcome, what would be the results, what would be the uses, and that would be easier for the person or not, anything, etc. Before doing anything, we have to think about that matter, and if we get anything clearly well thing, then we can do that thing. Actually, mind mapping is nothing but to draw something, to draw some diagram inside our mind about the activity or plan, whatever we can do in the future life. So first of all, I should say that actually the people can maintain their planning or their mind mapping on different topics, but as an Android application developer, I have selected a topic that is none but developing an apps on voice control. So in my application, I have divided this into four types, four stages. First of all, first is planning, second is analysis, third is app design, and the fourth is solution. So what is in the planning sector? My dear audience, actually in this present situation, in this present digital age, most of the people of the whole globe, they like to use Android application, not only Android application but also any kinds of electronic devices as well as software also. So the people always they feel comfortable to do anything better by any kinds of digital way. Similarly, if we want to do anything by our own hand, by our own leg, then that would want to be better than doing that or by others. Like if you want to open your door, you can open the door in two ways, by your hands or by hand of other. But in another concept, there is another way, that is nothing but make opening the door by any application. That is my plan. That actually whenever we want to do something, we never walk, just we say by our voice, and using that voice or Android application will help to open that door or any kinds of things, etc. So actually this is the planning, and in the next third period I will discuss everything inshallah. And the second option, analysis. What is analysis? Actually, to develop this application, we need few special things, that are artificial intelligence and machine learning, as well as embedded system also. You know about the artificial intelligence. What is the artificial intelligence? You know about the robot Sophia from Saudi Arab, and so they have given a citizenship of the robot Sophia, and that is the most important example of artificial intelligence. Actually, here in my application, artificial intelligence is also most important part. And second is the machine learning. You know about machine learning, so nothing to say about that. and the embedded system. You know what is the embedded system. Embedded system is nothing but the relation between software and the hardware. And I'm going to the third steps of my application. That is nothing but the design. What would be the features or outcome about this particular point of my application? Actually, in my application, I have given few features. First of all, I can say that actually voice control app can control everything, everything in your life. But here I have given the example, which related to the car driving. Suppose you want to drive a car and you are already driving that car. Before entering into the drive, you want to enter into that drive. So into that car. So first of all, you want to enter into that car. So whenever you want to enter into that car, first of all, only you will say open the door, and door automatically will open. Then you will enter into that car. So this is the one kind. So this is the one part of design that when you want to control something, just you will say by your mouth and kinds of voice. Then this voice will be done into the particular job, whatever you want to perform. And then whenever you are driving the car, someone has dialed it, and you want to receive or reject also. So first of all, you will say to the system that who has given you this phone or who has dialed you. Then automatically answer will become to you that someone has dialed you. So if you want to receive that call, only you will say yes. Then the phone will automatically receive. And if you don't want to receive that call, you will say no. Then the phone automatically will be rejected. So this is the another feature of my application. And another is, suppose you are driving the car, and after some time you want to know about the location, that where now I'm driving my car. You don't know about the location, about the name of that place. So you should know about that place. So in the time, if you want to know about the place, just you will say what is the name of this place. Then system automatically will give you the answer that this place is nothing but something. Then anything else, if you want to do anything more, suppose you are driving the car and someone has attacked you, and then in the time you just will say that save me, then this voice will be automatically transferred to the nearest police station, and the police will automatically come to you and they will save you. And that is why this application will be so much familiar to the people of the globe, I believe, inshallah. And anything else, if you want to connect anything with, if you want to transfer any data with any person or any device, there are both of two options, like using Bluetooth or without Bluetooth. So these are the features of my application, and anything will be added at the time. Next time, inshallah, I will discuss whenever Allah will give us power and ability to implement, then the people will be able to see in their own eyes. And finally, the fourth step is the solution. So solution is nothing but implement that application completely and totally. That will be done in the future life, inshallah. So may Almighty Allah give us power and ability so that we can implement this application for the welfare of the people of the whole globe. So may you live with the peace, and may Almighty Allah give us the most benefit both in the and also. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you.